Hello everyone, I'm Mia. Welcome to our today's Chinese class. So today we are going to learn the lesson 9. 题太多，我没做完. But before we start to learn this, let's review what we learned in the last class, the lesson 8. So let's see the new words first. The first one, and you can read after me. The first one, 在让告诉等找事情服务员白黑贵Okay, then let's see the grammar points. The first one is a question sentence. 好吗? So it is used to ask about another person's idea or opinion. So the basic structure is we need statement sentence at 好吗 This is the basic structure. Express. So the statement we use this to express one's own opinion, and then plus the 好吗 and politely asking for the other person's opinion. So for example, if I have an idea and I want to go swimming with you, so I can say let's go swimming. 我们去游泳. So this is my opinion, this is my suggestion, right? So now I'm not sure about you, and I want to ask your opinion about your view. I can add the 好吗? 我们去游泳好吗? Let's go swimming. Okay? Is it okay? And for another example, let's go to Lake Malawi this weekend. Okay? So first sentence is a statement, right? Let's go to Lake Malawi this weekend. So this is a statement. This is my suggestion. Okay. So for this sentence in Chinese, we can say 周末 this weekend 这个周末 or just say 周末 weekend 周末 Let's go to Lake Malawi 我们去 The Lake Malawi 马拉维 the lake 湖 So it's like 周末我们去马拉维湖 Okay, this is my suggestion. 周末我们去马拉维湖 Is it okay? At 好吗 Okay, so if you want to answer this sentence, and you can answer okay or sure. Okay, 好的 or 好啊 or 可以 You can answer like this. But for the negative answer, if you don't want to go there, or you don't have time to go to the Lake Malawi, and you can say sorry. You can say sorry. 不好意思 or 对不起 or just say 对不起 I have something to do. I have something to do. 我有事。我有事。我有事。Or you can say I don't have time. I don't have time. I'm not free. I'm not free. 我没有时间。我没有时间。time. 我没有时间。So when you want to rephrase the suggestion, and you can just say 不好意思 or 对不起 sorry 我有事 I have something to do or I don't have time I'm not free 我没有时间 Okay, continue. Continue. Let's see the second grammar point is the verb 在 the verb 在 again or once more again. So it indicates the repetition or communication of an action or a state. It can also indicate that an action will happen under a certain circumstance. So we can see the 在 have two usages. So the first one is repeating an action. It's repeat an action, but this action has not happened yet. And the second one is an action will happen under a certain circumstance. For example, so I have already eaten an apple. I have already eaten an apple, and I want to eat another one. But this action has not happened yet, so I can use 在. I want 我想再吃一个苹果。我想再吃一个苹果。我想吃一个苹果。I want to eat an apple. And I want to eat an apple again. Another one. I want to eat another one. 我想再吃一个苹果。Okay. So this is the first usage. For example, and if I have already been to the Lake Malawi, I already been to Lake Malawi and I want to go again. So I can say, I want to go to Lake Malawi again. I want to go to Lake Malawi again. 我想 I want 我想 OK 我想 Go to Malawi 去马拉维湖 Okay, we know the 在 is a verb, right? It's a verb. So we put the 在 before the verb. So when there is a modal verb, we put the modal verb before the 在. So the 在 is after the modal verb and before the verb. So we put the 在 here. So this sentence, 我想再去马拉维湖。我想再去马拉维湖。I want to go to Lake Malawi again. Okay, continue. This is for the usage 1, the first usage, and for the usage 2. So, for example, if today I'm very busy and cannot go to the supermarket, but tomorrow I have time. So I can say, I will go to the supermarket tomorrow again. I will go to supermarket tomorrow again. I can say, 明天再去超市。我明天再去超市。 I will go to the supermarket again. 我明天再去超市。So in this sentence, it's not mean that I have been to the supermarket and I want to go to the another time. It means I can't go to supermarket today. So tomorrow I have time, so I can go there tomorrow. So I can use 在。我明天再去超市。我明天再去超市。Okay, continue. So the second one is a pivotal sentence. It's a pivotal sentence. So what's the pivotal sentence? In Chinese, we say 尖语句。尖语句。You can say 尖语句。So for the 尖 means the one person doing two things at the same time. So the predicate of a pivotal sentence is made of two verbal phrases and the object of the first verb being the subject of the second. So the first verb is often a causative verb such as 请、让、叫. Okay, so we can see that in this 尖语句. In the 尖语句, in this sentence, one word is both the object of the first verb and the subject of the second verb. For example, "我请你吃饭." 我请你吃饭. So we can see this part, 你 is the object of the first verb 请 and it's the second verb, it's the subject of the second verb 吃饭. So this sentence we call it 尖语句. The sentence structure, the basic structure is subject at the verb one as a pivotal noun or pronoun. As a verb 2 or adjective or a clause. So this is a basic structure. So common verbs. The common verbs that create the pivotal sentences is like 请, ask, 请, or 让, let, or 叫, tell, or 告诉, tell. Okay, this is a pivotal sentences. So continue. Last one. The last one is the verb reduplication. It's reduplication of the verbs. So we have two forms, the monosyllabic and the disyllabic, the verb replication. So let's see the first one. So the reduplicative form of a verb indicates a short time, a small quality or slight degree, or an attempt, conveying a relaxed and careful mood. It is often used in spoken Chinese. So let's see the first form, reduplicative forms of monosyllabic verbs. So we can get the verb A. We can get the reduplicative forms is AA or AEA. We put the E between the A. And the reduplicative forms of deliberate verbs. The verb AB, we can get the AB. That's all. Okay, so that's lesson 8. That's lesson 8. So let's continue to study something new. Let's start the new lesson, the lesson 9. Lesson 9, 题太多，我没做完。题太多，我没做完。There were too many questions, I didn't finish all of them. 题太多，我没做完。So from the title, and we can see the important grammar points. So let's see the first grammar points. First language point, the result complements. We can see the complements of a result. Complements of result. Some verbs or adjectives can be used after a verb to add remarks about the result of an action, and they are called complements of a result. So the basic structure is a verb at another verb or adjective. So this part, this is an action. And this one is followed by the result of an action. So we have some common used. For example, the verb at the one. The verb at 对 or 错. The verb as a 懂. And the verb at the 见. Okay, so this is a common used for the complements of result. So let's see this one by one. Okay, let's first look at the first one. The verb as a one. Okay, the first one. The verb as a one. The one means the finish. The one means finish. The result of this action is that it is finished. It's gone. Okay, so look at this. Here we can see here is a cup, right? Here is a cup of water. 这里有一杯水. And we can see there is some water in the cup. Right? So now I take a sip. And then we can get this. I take a sip, and then we can get this. So is there still water in cup? 杯子里还有水吗? Is there still water in this cup? It's no, right? So at this time I can say, so I drink and then I finished, right? This water is finished, right? So I can say 水 water 喝完了 水喝完了 So it's a verb at the one. The verb is the 喝 and the result is finished. So I can say the water is finished. 水喝完了 Okay, now read after me. 水喝完了 Okay, let's see next picture. We can see here is another cup of water. 这里也有一杯水 And I took a sip. And there is still some left. Right? So I can ask you the question, is the water finished? 水喝完了吗? Or I can say 水喝完了没有? It means, is the water finished? Or has the water been finished? So we can see the answer is negative, right? Because there still have some water here. So the answer is negative. I didn't finish drinking it. So if I answer this, I can use a 没有. I can use a 没有. 我水没有喝完。水没有喝完。So when I answer this question, and I use a 没有, the negative form is 没有，水没有喝完。Okay, now read out for me. 水喝完了吗？水喝完了吗？ Or 水喝完了没有？水喝完了没有？ So the negative answer is 水没有喝完。We add the other verb 没有，水没有喝完，水没有喝完。So now we can get our basic structure. So this sentence is a declarative sentence. 水喝完了，水喝完了。And this one and this one is a question sentence. And this one is an active sentence. So we can get the basic structure. The verb at the one, at the. And the question sentence. The verb at the one. We can add the 了 as a 吗 or 了没有. They have the same meaning. And the negative form, we add the 没有, the verb, the 没有 at the verb at one. Okay, we can see this one, the declarative sentence. 水喝完了 is a verb as a one as a 了. The question sentence. 水喝完了吗 You add the 了吗 or 了没有水喝完了没有 And the negative form is 水没有喝完水没有喝完 The 没有 as a verb as a one. Okay, so that's so let's do exercise. So now look, and these are apples eaten by two people. So this one is Mary's, and this one is David's. So eat apple, we say 吃苹果eat apple 吃苹果 So look at the first picture. Did Mary finish eating? 她吃完了吗 So Mary 吃完了吗 Okay, this is a question sentence. Mary 吃完了吗 So we can see, and she finished, right? She finished. So how to answer this? I give you 3 seconds. Okay, so the answer is 她 The Mary is a girl, so we can use a 她吃完了 Good. Okay, let's see the David. So did David finish eating? So for this question sentence, we can use another form. 他吃完了没有 So David 吃完了没有 David 吃完了没有 Yeah, we can see the picture. He didn't finish. So we need to answer this question in a negative form, right? Negative form. So we can say the David is a boy. So we can use 他 The negative form we use 没有他没有吃完他没有吃完 Okay, now read out for me. Mary 吃完了吗？她吃完了。David 吃完了没有？他没有吃完。Okay, this is a verb as a one. The verb as a one. One means a finish. Okay, it's a result of the verb. Okay, continue. Let's look at the second one. The second one is a verb at the 对means a right, is a right, or 错means a wrong, and correct. Okay, let's see. The 对 means correct, and the wrong, and the 错 means wrong. So the result of the action is either correct or wrong. Okay, now I will write a few Chinese characters, and you can see, and you can check if I write wrong or correct. Okay, let's see the first one. The first one is 你. So is this written correctly? Yeah, that's right. It is. It's right. It's correct. So, is this written correctly? 这个写对了吗？ The right is a verb 写 right 写这个写对了吗？ It's a question sentence, right? So we know the 你 is right. The 你 is right. So the answer is 写对了。Okay, look at this one. This one is 好. I write 好. Is this written correctly? 好，写对了吗？Yes, no, it's not. I lost one stroke. I lost this one stroke. This is right. So this answer is an active. It's an active form, right? So we use a 没有 or 没有写对。So we can see when the sentence in the negative form, we use a 没有, right? And we don't need add the 了 没有写对 and we don't add the 了 But the positive form 写对了 we use a 了 Okay, continue. So how many okay, continue for this one. This one is the 个 the mirror word 个 Is it right? Yes, it's right. So it's 写对了个写对了 The last one I write 对 So you can compare this one and this one. Is same? No. Yes, I lost one stroke. I lost the last dot. So the 对 is wrong, right? 对 is wrong. So I can say 没有写对 Okay, how many characters did the teacher write correctly? this one and this one is 2, right? 2. So I can say 写对了2个。写对了2个。And how many characters did the teacher write wrong? It's also 2, right? So I can say 写错了2个。写错了2个。写错了2个。Okay, that's the 对 and the 错。So let's do exercise. Now I will write another one. So now I write English words. Hello, hello. So the question is, 我写对了吗? The question is, 我写对了吗? Or 我写对了没有? 我写对了没有? So the answer is we can say 没有写对，没有写对，没有写对。Or you can just say 写错了，写错了，老师写错了，老师写错了。Okay. Continue. So let's continue with the third one. It's a verb at the 懂. The verb as a 懂. So the result of this action is understanding. The 懂 means understand. Understand. 懂 verb as a 懂. 懂 means to understand or call and comprehend. For example, we also say the verb we use a 听. 听懂 is understand by listening. Understand by listening. Or 看 we use a 看. 看懂 means understand by reading or understand by seeing. Means 看懂 听懂 看懂 Okay, now I will say a sentence. I will say a sentence. 你好，我是 Mia. 你好，我是 Mia. Okay, did you understand? Did you understand? So I can ask this question. 你听懂了吗 Or 你听懂了没有 Did you understand? Did you understand? 你听懂了吗 Or 你听懂了没有 So I will say it again. 你好，我是 Mia. Okay, I know you must understand. You must understand. So you can answer this. You can answer this question. I understood. I understood. 我听懂了。我听懂了。我听懂了。Oh, okay, now listen to another sentence I say in Chinese. Listen. 今天是中国的国庆节。Listen. 今天是中国的国庆节。Okay, the same question. 你听懂了吗？你听懂了吗？你听懂了没有？你听懂了没有？ Okay, I think you probably didn't understand, right? Yeah, so at this time you can say I didn't understand. So do you remember the negative form? We use 没有 we put the 没有 before the verb. So we can say 我没有听懂。我没有听懂。我没有听懂。So you can see this. The first one, the question sentence, the positive sentence, and the negative sentence. Okay? So for the verb as a 懂，你听懂了吗？你听懂了吗？你听懂了没有？你听懂了没有？ If you understand, you can answer 我听懂了。If you didn't understand, you can say 我没有听懂。我没有听懂。Okay. So let's see the last one. Let's see the last one. The last one is a verb at the 见 the 见 The 见 is a see 看见看见 So the common ones are the verb is 看 and then 看见看见 to see or 听见 You listen and you hear 听见看见 and 听见 Okay. So it's same as before. The basic structure is a verb. The basic structure is a 看. The verb as a 见 as a 了. That's a positive sentence. And the question sentence is a verb as a 见 as a 了 as a 吗 or as a 了没有. And then the negative form, we add the 没有 as a verb at the 见 and we don't need to add the 了 okay? We don't add the 了 That's all. This is the basic structure. Okay, now let's see. Look at this picture. So the question is 你看见谁了你看见谁了 Who did you see? Who did you see? It's Leonardo, right? It's Leonardo, right? So you can see 我看见 Okay, Leonardo, okay? Leonardo, 我看见 Leonardo. Okay, the question 你看见莱昂纳多了吗？你看见莱昂纳多了吗 ？Or the question 你看见莱昂纳多了吗？你看见莱昂纳多了吗 ？Or 你看见莱昂纳多了没有 ？So now we can see him, right? So the answer is a positive answer. 我看见了。我看见了。我看见了。Okay, let's see another picture. Okay, now 你看见谁了？你看见谁了 So who did you see? Who did you see? So now I saw Beyonce. I can say 我看见我看见 Beyonce 了。我看见 Beyonce 了。So the question 你看见 Beyonce 了没有？你看见 Beyonce 了没有？ The answer is a positive answer, right? You can say 我看见了，我看见了。Okay. So another question. So did you see Jackie Chan? Did you see Jackie Chan? No, that's right. No, I didn't see it. I didn't see him, right? So we use the negative form. We use the negative form. 我没有看见。我没有看见。Okay, good. Okay, so this is the first grammar point. This is the first grammar point. Now let's see the text. Let's see the text. Okay, we can see the text. This part, we can see the 没有is added before the verb to form the negative form of a complement of a result, in which case the cannot appear as end of the sentence. Okay, we don't need to add the le. So continue. So to form a question, the 了没有 is often added as the end of the sentence, or we have learned another one, or we can add the 了 as a ma, as 了 as a ma. They have the same meaning. They have the same meaning. Okay, continue. Let's see the second one. The second one is the preposition 从. The preposition 从. The preposition 从 introduces the starting point of a period of a time, a distance, a process, or a sequence. Often used together with the 到. The 到. It's like from, to is 从到. The 到 means the to. 到. Okay? So we know we can use from. We can go from one place to another place. To one place to another place, or from one time to another time. So for example, from one place to another place. I can say from Blantyre to Lilongwe. From Blantyre to Lilongwe. From Blantyre to Lilongwe, we can say 从 Blantyre 到 Blantyre 到 Lilongwe. 从 Blantyre 到 Lilongwe. That's a 从. So I can say this sentence. If I want to, for example, the driving from Blantyre to Lilongwe and takes more than 5 hours. So listen this sentence. Driving from Blantyre to Lilongwe takes more than 5 hours. Okay, so this sentence in Chinese we can say 从 Blantyre. So this one 从 Blantyre 到利龙龟到 The driving the car, okay, is 开车 开车。drive a car 开车。开车要 or 需要 need 要。takes more than 5 hours more than 5 hours more than we use a 多 remember 多 so it's a 5个 5 hours 5个小时5 hours 5个小时 more than 5 hours is 5个多小时多 much more 多小时 hour 小时 hour so this sentence 从布兰泰尔到利龙龟开车要5个多小时5个多小时 so now if I want to go from Blantyre to Zomba so how can I say it according to this pattern so driving from Blantyre to Zomba takes more than 1 hour. So in Chinese, how to say that? So now I'll give you 5 seconds to think about it. Okay, so the answer is 从 Blantyre 到 Zomba 开车要 it's more than 1 hour 1 hour 一个小时 more than 1 hour 一个多小时 Okay, say it again 从 Blantyre 到利龙龟开车要一个多小时 Okay, good. So this is a from one place to another place, right? So we also can use a from as a from one time to another time. For example, from Monday to Friday. From Monday to Friday. From Monday to Friday. 从星期一到星期五 or 从周一到 Friday 周五 from Monday to Friday 从周一到周五 So from Monday to Friday I am working 从周一到周五我都上班 Or we can just use a 从 we don't use a 到 So for example the class starts from tomorrow So from tomorrow is 从明天开始上课 Class starts from tomorrow 明天 right 明天starts 开始上课 The class starts from tomorrow 从明天开始上课 Okay, so that's a 从 Okay, let's see the examples in the text that we can see is from A 从 A to B 从 A 到 B So the first sentence is 从北京到上海 It's from 北京 to 上海从老人到孩子 is from the elder person to the kids 从下个星期一 It's from next Monday 从下个星期一 Okay, continue. Let's see the last one. Last one is 到 sorry, it's not. Let's see the last one. 地 D at something is indicating order, The D is often used before a number or measure word phrases to indicate order. Is often used before a number, measure word phrase to indicate order. So, for example, the first book. First book, D. The numeral measure word, the first book is 一本书，第一本书。The numeral measure word as a noun, 第一本书，the first book, 第一本书。本 we use the 本 as a measure word for the 书，第一本书。And if you win the first place, that's第一 is the number one, 第一 or 第一名。or 第一名 And the first week, we can say 第一周 the first week 第一周 the second month second 第二个月the second month the first year we can say 第一年 it means 1 year, but we add D is to indicate the order. 第一年 is the first year. 第一年 And let's see. So every new experiences is expressed as 第一次. So every new experiences is expressed as 第一次。第一次 And you can add the action you did. So every new experiences is expressed as 第一次 as action you did. For example, the first time climbing a mountain. We can say 第一次 first time 第一次 climbing the mountain 爬山 the first time climbing the mountain 第一次爬山 and first time going abroad 第一次出国 go abroad 出国 or the first time eating sima 第一次 eating 吃 sima 第一次吃 sima or first time going to Lake Malawi how to say that 第一次去马拉维湖 Okay, so when you express an opinion and want to be more organized, and you can say, just like in English, we say firstly, secondly, and thirdly. So in Chinese, we say 第一、第二、第一 at your opinion. 第二 at your opinion, and 第三 at your opinion. So when you express an opinion and want to be more organized, and you can say 第一、第二. Okay, so these are so let's see the example on the test. So the first one is 第一本书。第 as a numeral, as a mirror word, as a noun. 第一本书。And the next one, 第二个工作 is a second job. 第二个工作 second job. 第一次跳舞 is first time dancing. 第一次跳舞 dance. 第一次跳舞 first time dancing. Okay, so these are today's language points. So these are language points. Then let's see the warm-up first. Let's see the warm-up 2. Let's see the warm-up 2 first. Look at the second warm-up exercise. So the question 2 is add an appropriate object after each of the following verbs. So for example, 例如 学汉语 So we know the 学 means learn or study is a verb. So we can add the object. The object 汉语 means language, Chinese language or the Chinese language, right? So 学汉语 is study or learn Chinese. So the 学 you can add another object. You can add another object or you can learn anything else. Like learn English, 学英语 learn the piano, 学钢琴 learn the Japanese, 学日语 or something. You can learn everything. You can learn anything. Okay, let's see. First one, the 看 means the look or the watch. So what can you look at? So we can say 看. We can say watch TV. 看电视 and watch movies 看电影 or we can read books 看书 Okay, next one 写 means write So we can say you write your homework 写作业 or write a novel 写小说 novel 小说写小说 or you write Chinese characters 写汉字 So now I'm writing the Chinese characters 写汉字 Okay, next one, the 吃 eat So we can eat hamburger 吃汉堡 hamburger So we can eat fruit we can eat fruit 水果 we can eat fruit 水果 or we can eat fish 吃鱼 fish 鱼 we can eat fish 吃鱼 Continue this one 喝 drink 喝 So we can drink water. We can drink water. 喝水 drink some water. 喝水 And we can drink the cola. 可乐喝可乐 drink cola 喝可乐 And drink coffee 咖啡喝咖啡 And drink tea 喝茶 drink tea Okay And this one 打 So in this we just use the meaning play. We use a meaning play. And the 打 have another meaning, but in this time we just learn the play. So we can say play the ball 打球or play the tennis 网球 tennis or play the basketball 篮球打篮球 play the basketball 打篮球 Okay, the last one 做 So 做 is do. So we can say 做饭 cook 做饭 做饭 or do homework 做作业do homework Okay, so that's this. So that's a warm-up too. And now let's review it. So now read after me. The first one 看 So we have 看电视看电影看书 This one 写作业写小说写汉字吃 eat 吃汉堡吃水果吃鱼喝水喝可乐喝咖啡喝茶 Sorry, this one is wrong 喝茶打球打网球打篮球做饭做作业Okay, that's all for today's class, but I have something to share with you. So do you know what holiday is in October 1st? Do you know what holiday is in October 1st in China? So it's a national day. It's a national day. So in Chinese, it's a 国庆节. So on National Day, we usually have a 7-day holiday. So now So now many people in China have already started their vacation. Today is October 2nd, right? So they have already started their vacation. And today I'd like to share a few videos with you so we can learn about the National Day together. And for this year is very special because the National Day happens to fall at the same time as another traditional Chinese festival, the Mid-Autumn Festival. So this year's National Day holiday actually include two festivals. The first one, National Day, and the Mid-Autumn Festival. So now let's watch two videos. The first one is about the National Day.
China's National Day. China's National Day is celebrated on October 1st every year to commemorate the founding of People's Republic of China. The 7-day holiday from October 1st to October 7th is called Golden Week, during which a large number of Chinese people go traveling around the country. For Chinese people, National Day is a very important holiday. Let's look at the history and celebrations of this holiday. What is the history of China's National Day? On October 1st, 1949, a grand founding ceremony took place in Tiananmen Square. Mao Zedong declared the creation of New China in the ceremony, and this date was set aside to commemorate the founding of the People's Republic of China. Since 1950, October 1st every year has been celebrated as a great national festival in China. How do Chinese people celebrate National Day? China's National Day is celebrated throughout mainland China, Macau, and Hong Kong. Many Chinese living abroad also celebrate this important holiday. Public places are decorated using a festive and patriotic theme. On this day, the patriotic atmosphere can be found everywhere across the country. 5-star red flags are fluttering in the streets, and social media is filled with blessings wishing the motherland to be more prosperous and stronger. Government will also organize some activities during the holiday. These activities include Flag-raising ceremony. The National Day flag-raising ceremony is organized at Tiananmen Square. During this important ceremony, National Flag Guards march from the Tiananmen Gate Tower to the flag-raising location. It is a solemn event, attracting tourists from all over the country and even around the globe. In order to attend the ceremony, many people will come to the square at night a day ahead of the ceremony, as they want to get the best position to witness the whole process. Military Parade. A military parade will be held on China's National Day at Tiananmen Square. Large in scale, it is not held every year, only on some important anniversaries. The purpose of the National Day Parade is to inspect the army, display the military achievements and the economic might of China. It is a grand event for the country. For military enthusiasts, it is a great chance to see some of the most advanced military equipment and weapons in real life. Civilian Parade. The civilian parade is held after the military parade, and the number of attendants is usually greater than the number of soldiers attending the military parade. The civilians come from all walks of life, including workers, teachers, students, businessmen, sportsmen and deliverymen, etc., and even foreigners who have made contributions to China. A highlight of the civilian parade is the parade floats. They are of great regional characteristics and show people the recent achievements of China. Other celebrations. During the holiday, communist leaders also offer flowers to the monument of the people's heroes to commemorate the martyrs who died in the fight for the liberation of China. The TV station will also hold a National Day evening party. The audience can enjoy songs and dances that focus on themes like love for one's motherland and celebration of the country's development. Many Chinese people can feel a strong sense of patriotism and take time to enjoy the event's festive mood. National Day is also one of the busiest weeks for tourism in China, because most people have a week off which they use to take trips with their families and friends. Advanced planning is necessary for those hoping to travel during this busy period. So, do you have any travel plans for this National Day? You'd better make arrangements in advance. Okay, that's all about China's National Day. Here is a list of words and phrases from this passage. Please.
Okay, so this is for the National Day. That's the Mid-Autumn Festival.
Time to admire the full moon, hang a lantern and eat a mooncake. The Mid-Autumn Festival is here. The Mid-Autumn Festival falls on the 15th day of the 8th lunar month every year. It is called the Mid-Autumn Festival because the 15th day is in the middle of a month, and the 8th lunar month is in the middle of autumn. It is believed that the moon is the brightest and roundest on this day. The Mid-Autumn Festival became an official celebration in China during the Tang Dynasty, but there isn't one clear answer to the question of when and how the Mid-Autumn Festival began. Many believe the festival was first mentioned in the Book of Rites written more than 2,400 years ago. It was described as a day for emperors to celebrate the year's harvest by giving offerings to the moon and hosting a great feast. Today, the Mid-Autumn Festival is a very important family gathering. It's when people and the moon reunite to form a full circle, as an old saying goes. There are many legends about the Mid-Autumn Festival. The most popular one is about Chang'e and the Jade Rabbit. Hui, the husband of Chang'e, was rewarded with an elixir of immortality by the Queen Mother, because he shot down 9 of the 10 sons and saved people from the heat. He didn't swallow it straight away, because he didn't want to gain immortality without his wife. So, he asked Chang'e to keep it for him. Unexpectedly, while Hui was out hunting one mid-autumn day, an evil person tried to force Chang'e to hand over the elixir. Chang'e swallowed the elixir and flew higher and higher. She then chose the moon as her living place, to be close to her beloved husband. Hui was very sad and made sacrifices to Chang'e with incense, cakes, and fruits every mid-autumn day. Along with the legend, the custom of worshipping the moon on the mid-autumn day has been passed down from generation to generation. There is also a rabbit on the moon, white as jade, so it is called Jade Rabbit. It is said that the Jade Rabbit is a companion of Chang'e. It constantly pounds the elixir of immortality on the moon. As time passed, the Jade Rabbit became synonymous with the moon. The Mid-Autumn Festival is celebrated in many traditional ways. Here are some of the most popular traditional celebrations. Enjoying a dinner with family. The roundness of the moon represents the reunion of the family in Chinese minds. Families will have dinner together on the evening of the Mid-Autumn Festival. The public holiday is mainly for people working in different places to have enough time to reunite. Eating mooncakes. Mooncakes are the most representative food for the Mid-Autumn Festival. As one of the biggest stars of the festival, the mooncake is as important to the Mid-Autumn Festival as turkey is to Thanksgiving. The most common kind of mooncake is made of 5-nut filling, red bean paste, lotus seed paste, and egg yolk. Their round shape and sweet flavor symbolize completeness and sweetness. At the Mid-Autumn Festival, people eat mooncakes together with family, or present mooncakes to relatives or friends, to express their love and best wishes. Appreciating and worshiping the moon. On the evening of the Mid-Autumn Festival, people usually set a table outside their houses with mooncakes, snacks, fruits, and a pair of candles lit on it. They sit together to admire the full moon while enjoying tasty mooncakes. Parents with little kids often tell the legend of Chang'e flying to the moon. Some believe that by worshipping the moon, Chang'e may fulfill their wishes. Okay, that's all about the Mid-Autumn Festival. Here is a list of words.
Okay, so we know about the National Day and the Mid-Autumn Festival. So for the National Day, we also say to other people, Happy National Day. Happy National Day in Chinese, we say 国庆节快乐。It's a Happy National Day. 国庆节快乐。国庆节快乐。Okay, so that's all for today. If you have any question, and feel free to send a message to me. Bye bye. 再见。